Hello all and welcome back to High Ridge Farm with me, the Walrus. We're clunking our way through into partway through the third week of the fall or autumn season here. We've had a couple of good things happen. We've had a weird capsule dumped on the farm by passing aliens or something, whatever on earth it is. It's suspiciously pulsating next to the well. Admittedly, I put it there. It was actually down by our rock deposit area. Now, as you can see, we've got lots of crops still plodding away and being grown. I want to get more of the giant pumpkins because I've had a few. It's been nice. I like having extra crops. But I believe we're finally nearly finished with our continuing trials of trying to get as much money as possible because I'm saving up for one of the totems is my first aim, but I'm also contemplating getting a Junimo hut, which is going to require a little bit of replanning and reorganisation of the farming landscape, which I don't think is particularly difficult to do. But we'll soon see what works best for me on that one. So, I'm thinking like in the middle of this area here, place the Junimos and just let them have at it. Aha, there we have a giant pumpkin. Excellent. So let's just quickly water all this mess as well. Now, of course, I will apologise for the length of time between last few uploads. It's been a wonderful joy of dealing with daytime nonsense. Having got myself a new job for day shift nonsense, although it's not going to stop me from doing all my mad night shift bar work because I absolutely adore it. That is one big problem I will say I have. I absolutely adore doing mad night shifts, which does mean that I struggle sometimes. Oh my goodness gracious me, I did not realise there was that much wine ready to go. Okay then, right, well this is going to be fun. Look at all that wine. That's insane. It's glorious though. And I'm going to keep a hold of the starfruit wine and any of the ancient fruit wine. But for the time being, I might as well just throw all the fruits I've got into here and make some booze. Now, me raving on about mead and production was something I was talking about a little while ago. I actually recently consumed my way through a number of bottles of mead as produced by a friend of mine. I will freely admit he is way better than I was. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but he's way better at it than I was expecting. So, credit where credit's due. Goddamn, some good mead. Right, so let's just quickly slap all these hops in here. We're going to make some beers as well. So make some IPA. Now, IPAs are just one of those things that I am not keen on. Just do not dig the taste. I also know full well it's a bit of a hipstery beer. It's not because it's hipstery I dislike it, it's just don't like the flavour of it. I've always been much more keen on stouts and porters, so I like a nice dark ale if opportunity arises. But I just like alcohol, I think that's the easiest way of putting it. Okay, so we're going to head on down, further down we go, which replant some more of these pumpkins, that'll be good. And we will go and investigate near the animals, because they need looking after. They need the products they've produced for us to be harvested and dealt with. And we've got a lot of alcohol to sell there. That's fantastic. What don't I need? Let's put the bait on there. Fairy rose honey is good for just selling. Although the fairy roses are also something I probably should grow a few more of, because I know they're also useful in making the fairy dust, which allows you to essentially get stuff ready earlier, which is good. And that might be something that I want to sort out next, just because it'd be easy to get something exciting going for it. It might be helpful in the grand scheme of things just to have a few of them on hand in case something pops up and goes, ooh, kind of need that. You never know. Okay, so we've got more fertilizer being produced. That's good. Let's see what other things can we organise in here. Well, there's only a few more things to go. Right, there we go. Now, I do also need to revisit back over to Ginger Island and go visit the farm there as well. And just make sure things have been sorted out as much as possible. Okay, let's sort that bit. Okay, now I'm considering getting some more buildings on the go, because it probably wouldn't hurt to organise that, and having a few more buildings, like the upgrades and such that need to be done. I think both the sheds are okay, so they don't need any more upgrades, which is good. As you can see in here, it's just going to be a lot more of these preserve jars, the main manufacturing thing at the moment, because I do want to make more preserves. And I don't think that's too impossible to organise. Should be quite good to have. Anyway, we'll just quickly go through here. I probably should also scythe up a lot of that grass as well, just for the sake of having it out of the way. Although it does appear that the grass seed doesn't really do much in on the Ginger Island farm, which I'm not horribly surprised, but I'm glad I tested it to see. Okay, so let's make some more cheese. That's good. And then I will just organise that one. There we go. So we've got some mayonnaise to do. Lovely stuff. I do still need to go through the number of different things that still need to be shipped. Because that would be handy. Just so I can make sure I have everything sort of organised. Okay, so we're going to go up here, deposit things in here. Now, of course, I do want to send, like, if I get more of the geodes, rather than only a couple, I will definitely have to get quite a few of them and then take them over to Clint to smash open. Again, because it means I don't use up the coal that I have, because I do kind of need that, as coal is a very important resource for me, as I have too much stuff that needs doing. Okay. Let's have a look. And deposit all these things here. Nothing super exciting. And off we go. Let's ride on over. So, it's got lots of wild plums, which is nice. And I do enjoy plums anyway. They're nice and lovely. Let's sort that out. Let me think. Let's just go to the town this way. This is probably the easiest way of getting there, won't it? Right, Clint, let's go crack open some of these geodes. Hopefully we can actually get useful stuff. It'd be nice to actually end up with something useful out of this. I mean, clay. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Oh, well. And got some golden coconut. So, wow, a mahogany seed from a golden coconut. Ugh. That makes me so happy. Not really, as you can tell. Righty, let's see. Anything else in here? That seems okay so far, I guess. Nothing super exciting, nothing super useful, so it's just going to get sold, because I don't really need it. Where next? Well, it's only 2 PM, so we've still got an opportunity to go do some stuff. But what is the question? So let's quickly head on over to the Ginger Island, I think. That's going to be the best shout. Grab these resources here, plonk that there, and we'll go on through. Am I able to catch anything? So I think I need some sardines. I think that's the important thing. It's getting a couple of those. But, we will see. Let's see. Come on, get caught. Get caught. Aha! So that's a sardine. because I need them for giving to the, what's it called, the fish in the fishing pond. I've just forgotten which fish are actually in it because I'm a genius. Well, we'll see. It's going to be an easy change on that one. It shouldn't be too difficult. Righty, there we go. So let's go on the boat, get my way over and across to Ginger Island. Just see if we can sort out the last bits that we need to do. There's still a few more bits of Taro root that I need. And I all need to get that done. Because that'll be good. Ah, now I don't know if I've got enough golden walnuts. I can't remember where that one, how to get that last one. Now I know that I need to ship out these. That's easy enough. Don't need any of those. I can sell them. That's easy enough anyway. Right, anything that needs organising? Nope. And we will put those there. And iridium ore, that could be useful. At least, just, you know, get some stuff smelted. It's one of those things, and now that I've been into the volcano and I've organised the upgrades to the rings, now that I've actually merged them together, which is good and nice, it's going to be helpful. And I've upgraded most of the tools. I think I just need to improve a few more. That'd be handy, I guess. Not sure. Anyway, so we're going to slide that down and just clear out a little bit more stuff along here, because it's not going to be too difficult to do. And what other things do I want to plant down here? Well, that's going to be the next question, isn't it? I do enjoy my huge pineapple block there, because I think that's quite a good fun one to have. It just reminds me of my Tropico adventures, because I just often grow many pineapples to essentially glitch out and do lots of daft stuff, because there's an exploit that you can do with the pineapple plantations in getting them to improve the yield of other pineapple plantations nearby, and then just make silly quantities of pineapples, just growing them all over the island. It's great. But anyway, that's just one of those fun things that I very much enjoyed. I do enjoy Tropico because it's such a silly game. It makes me laugh. Right, well, let's plant some of those there. We'll put some wild seeds in as well and see what else we can get. Might get something useful, who knows? Let's see. No, nothing else there. Oh, a couple more things just to be harvested, and then just going to re-sort that out then. And what else can we plant? A couple more mixed seeds. Who knows what we're going to get out of them? Because, hey, that's kind of the point. Okay. Let's see. I managed to harvest the wheat. That's really annoying. I really wish I hadn't done that. Oh well, I'm going to have to regrow it. Not the end of the world. It's just annoying, because that would have been handy to have actually had. Oh well. Right, so I'm going to plant a couple of trees along here, because why the hell not? It's probably a good idea, just generally have. I'm kind of considering what other trees that I want along here. There'll be a few at least, definitely. But what else? I don't know. Okay, so we'll pop that there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got a distinct need for more stuff really coming through. Okay. So I can get rid of some of these other things that I don't need, like the dwarvish helmet and other stuff. Don't really need anything else there, do I? And I probably want to hold on to that banana sapling because I don't really want to lose that because they're pretty damn valuable. And being able to plant more of those is going to be very handy because I need more bananas and crops. Because that's kind of nice and helpful. Okay. I did not mean to explode this area like that. That was stupid. Oh dear. Well, that was annoying. I'll grab some more taro root and ship that out because I can. And go from there, I guess. There's not really much else I can do. Just scythe down these bits of grass. And I could probably cut down that tree. Yeah. Let's get rid of that because I don't need it. Excellent. And we'll just mine these muscle stones because that's pretty much what they are. I do also really need to finish getting a hold of more of the bits to complete the artifact skeletons in the display in Professor Snail's tent. But I do need to really try and figure out what do I need and where to get them. And yeah. That's kind of what I need to organise. I need to have a look and see. There's a couple I can vaguely remember as to where that one needs to get them from. But where and what, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we'll just plant a few more seeds here. That's good. Okay, so it's 9 PM, so that's still plenty of time. Excellent. Right. Well, I've got that tail, which is good. But I will need to check. Anything else? Right, well, I don't need you in here. That can get deposited there. That's good. And let's fly. Off we trot. Lovely. I mean, it's been a while since we've just quickly been around here, but we can quickly get some of those. That's nice. We'll get some ourselves, some of these bone bits. Lovely. More clay. I don't really know if I need it for anything at the moment. That's the trouble. Nothing super exciting, unfortunately, on that one, but meh. Kind of helpful, though, to just have, even if it's not useful, really. It's just good to have it. Just hold on to it, I guess. Okay, so that's a snake vertebrae. I need another snake vertebrae, and then I need the shoulder blade bits, I think, of the other animal. But once that's done, pretty much sorted, which is good. Now, let's just quickly see what we can do in here. I know there's only a couple of hours until the sun doth set, but it probably won't hurt for me to just blend my way through a few more creatures, just because. I'm trying to think of what other stuff will be helpful. Let's kill these damn dragons. Another dragon tooth. That's helpful stuff, because I know I need those for the warp totems for Ginger Island, so that's nice and helpful. Okay, so let's get ourselves some more stone. Go away, horrible wispy thing. I will stab you with this sword of death. It is indeed a powerful weapon of doom. Fear me. Mwahaha. Okay, let's blend these, and oh goodness, got another one coming in. That's fine. You need to go away, little explodey one. And excellent, so clear out a little bit more space for me. So we will put a bomb there. I'm still too close to that. That was dumb. But again, I never claimed to be particularly intelligent, so it's not the end of the world on that one. I think that's kind of a given, though. At least I don't profess that I'm such a brainy man. No, I am an idiot. I am the walrus. There we go. So, oh goodness, it's another robot jobbery. Go away, slime. Right, another taro tuber. Not that helpful right now, but I guess. So we've still got a couple of, well, not really a couple of hours, but we've got a little bit of time in which we can muck about still in here, grabbing resources. That's kind of why I'm here. Is the stone itself isn't that helpful, really. But now that I can make stone chests, anytime I have the opportunity to make a chest, it will be out of stone, not wood. But it does give me a lot of nice resources like these gemstones, which I'm probably going to get from if any of these actually have a robot in them like that. Because just useful gemstone. And some iron and an omni-geode. Nice. Okay, so let us teleport ourselves back to the island. Well, to the main farm soon enough, I guess. Okay, so that's useful, I guess. Right, there we go. Whoop. Off we go. Right. It's 1:30 a.m, so let's head to bed so we don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, so we've made good nearly 100,000. Yeah, we made 100,000, which is lovely. That'd be kind of handy. Just, again, extra money is good. And that's what I want. Because I need as much cash monies as physically possible. So I can buy all of the things that I want. And some of the things that I want are more upgrades. The obelisks to allow me to teleport. But which one is going to be the first one? I think if I can, getting... Maybe the Ginger Island one. I think that is the most expensive one to actually get. But, maybe. But hey ho. I guess I could do that, or I could have the mountain one being a probably useful one, or even just getting to Ginger Island by having the beach one. Wouldn't hurt, would it? Either way, it'll be easy enough for me to sort out and make and get done. That will be helpful. Okay, so we've got more of these things to actually organise, like grabbing these pumpkins, which is good. And then I'm going to replant them with more of them. Now, of course, I'm harvesting the fairy roses just because. And I'll also be able to sort those out. And I'll probably use them to turn them into some of this fairy dust stuff, because I've got a bunch of... Well, I have a lot of diamonds anyway, so that'll be good. And that'll be nice and helpful to organise that. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of them, actually. So I'll sell through them, a bunch of them, which is good. The more of them I can sell through, the more money I can make, shockingly enough. But hey-ho. Let's see. Now, I guess the other issue I've got is, what am I going to do with all these pumpkins? Now, I could just flog them quickly. That'd be easy enough. Or, hold on to anything else and just turn them into... What's the word? I've totally forgotten. Oh, what's the word? Preserves. There we go. I herped and derped. My goodness gracious. I am indeed very silly. Okay, so we've got a lot of starfruit, which is nice. And we can organise that. So we're going to turn that, pretty much dump those in the chests in the booze room, or the wine manufacturing shed. So I can make as much starfruit wine as physically possible, because that's pretty much the best thing for me to make on that one. Although I'm painfully aware that there are other more financially viable ones. And like the ancient fruit, which I am slowly but surely getting more of, which I think is the important thing. But yeah. Right. Let's see. So we'll just quickly go and grab some of these. Now, I've got all those pumpkins out. Oh my goodness. So this is one slight problem from, I say slight problem, because I left a lot of them deliberately so that they would all be harvestable at the same time. It does mean that I have to wait a while before getting all the shiny bits, which is nice, I guess, because I get just a big swath of useful resources in one go, which is nice. And I'm never going to be too upset about a large collection of resources all at once like that. So let's just quickly sort this bit out here. Okay, so we've got more starfruit wine there. That's even better. So, yes, I guess I could wait a little bit longer to actually try and get all of them all at the same time, but I can deal with it. So we've got all of that there. Deposit the mango in there as well, which is lovely. And then I guess we're off to do other things. So, back out onto the farm we trot. See what other gubbins we can organise and sort out. So getting the spicy eel is quite helpful because, of course, that's a massive influx of luck and speed. The speed is probably the biggest thing I would suggest, as being able to run around the farm at a much faster speed and higher pace will make life a lot easier. As, of course, less time wasted by running around. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that I will always be being very lazy and in need of high-speed nonsense, but at the same time, if I can be lazy, that sounds good to me. But oh well. Right, so let's just quickly organise the eggs that we've got here. That's quite a lot of them, actually. So, let's see. Righty, so we're going to put that there. I'm going to sell those bits of mayonnaise and the cheeses, which is nice. Just get those. I really need to have a look and get more casks, I think. That's going to be a handy thing. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's my wife. She's just standing there being my wife. Okay, let's sort this bit out. Anything else to organise? Not by the looks of things. So we're going to put the caviar, so the raw roe, into this chest here, because that's where a lot of the roe is stored anyway. And I should probably move those preserving casks elsewhere, like to the shed full of them. I think that'll probably be a very good idea. Yeah. Let's go. Deposit all that. So we've got quite a nice... It looks nice to have them all processing and just bubbling away, which is good. Which is good. But oh well. Right. Let's see. We'll sell those apples. And it's one of those things that I totally forgotten, that the longer you have the tree, the better the quality of the crop becomes. Like, the fact that these apples that I've got here are silver quality rather than just base, which is one of those nice, helpful things. Now, of course, I still need to get a lot more stone, and I still need to sort out some more taro. It's not the end of the world. Quite easy to do. Oh, there we go. Have a quick gift. I don't often see you, Elliot. It's one of those things that I did comment on a post on the Reddit Stardew Valley subreddit about why do people dislike Elliot and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, there's something about him that I just inherently dislike. But then again, I think I also do not like the general aesthetics, the look he has, the way he carries himself, the faux Victorian gentleman sort of nature of him, which unfortunately, it just screams pretentious fop, which probably isn't helpful to my attitude towards him, as I find him just, unfortunately, insufferable. It's not his fault, really, but in the same way that I dislike Pam, but I like Pam more than I like Elliot, I think. I really do not like him. It's just not a character I gel with. And I think it's just his demeanour. He screams interview with a vampire, sort of trying to get that aesthetic, but whilst being a washed up, struggling artist, which I don't enjoy his general behaviours. But the thing is, because I've never really worked on trying to get to know him better, the same with Hayley, really. Maybe that's something, maybe I should really try and get my way through to actually get the heart events with him and actually see. Because him drinking in the pub, still, that didn't make me like him anymore. Not gonna lie. Still disliked him after that. I was like, you are just pretentious through and through. Just because of his general behaviour. But, we'll see. We will soon see enough, I guess. But that's the thing, is like, because I've never married him, I think because I'm missing out on a couple of the extra heart events, so that might have to be something that I need to do. Maybe I should do that as a thing, where I just have my dummy character and just do marry and do all heart events with every character, and actually just maybe I could make a video entirely out of that. I mean, it's not too difficult. It would just, unfortunately, it would require me in my ADHD to just go, hear me out. We've got an idea. Let's do it. Rather than being, because that is something that I'm coming to realise a lot more. It's only recently that I've had the diagnosis of ADHD, and being in my late 30s, it's quite a shock, but it also explains a lot, which has been fun. Definitely explains why I struggled so much in school, and even doing my dissertation and my degree, because I just could not focus on it. I just found it nearly impossible, which is a shame. I will very much admit I definitely did not do as well as I could have done, or as I would have liked to have done, but it was because I just couldn't handle it. Well, the joys of later diagnosis. At least it's not like a fatal thing. It's just irritating. Oh well. Right, so let's work our way over here, because what we need to do here today is we need more stone. So that's going to be the main focus of today's exploration into the mountain. We are, oh goodness, it's only not even 3 o'clock yet, so we've still got plenty of time to go in there and get some stone. We've got a load of bombs, so let's smash our way through. And more dragon's teeth. I'll always be happy for that. So bomb this bit area here. Bang. Excellent. So that's a nice selection of stone there. Admittedly, I do feel the bombs are just making it a little bit too easy. But consider that also that these rocks do require a couple of hits to get through. You do get yourself quite a lot of stone out of them. Although that's another thing that I do also still need to do, is work my way to a floor 100 in Skull Cavern. So that might also have to be something that I do during the winter, because there's not going to be a huge amount of crop growth or anything that I really need to focus on. And I might be able to get in there earlier in the day. And I think that's the deciding factor, is the fact that I'm getting there generally in the mid-late afternoon. And then that means that I don't have the opportunity to keep going as far as I'd like. If I also stock up on more bombs, then I can just get in there, detonate, and get my way through. Because that's an important way of doing things, I think. Okay, so I want to get myself across here. Oh, thank you, you horrible flame sprite thing. Go away. I will stab you repeatedly. Be gone. Be gone. Shoo. But yes, Right, so we've got ourselves some more bone fragments, which again, I don't really need the taro root itself now anymore, so I can save that up for a recipe, which I believe is one of the other things you can purchase with bone fragments. I believe you need quite a few of them. Not too difficult to obtain though, so I'll try and work my way onto getting more of those, so I can get that. That would be very helpful. Anyway, there's more recipes, more useful, more stuff. Because yes, that's kind of something that I really need. Now, we'll just eat this spicy eel because that'll give me a lot more, a little bit of a speed boost, a bit of health, just general useful nonsense. And I'll always be pleased to have the speed boost. Okay. Okay. Put that there. Excellent. So let's go and press that one. So I've probably spent a little bit too long on this particular floor here, but oh well. That's just how it goes. So we'll pop that there, and the mushroom floor. Don't often see these, but I know there's a hostile. Die, mushroom creature, die! But I'll always be happy to have more magma caps, because they're very helpful. I do kind of want to have more, more of whatever they're called turning up. I really want one of the mushroom trees, but I also know I can purchase the saplings from Mr. Key once I get all of the golden walnuts, because I guess that's the other next thing to do, is getting all the golden walnuts. So there's lots of little things for me to still do in the farm, and believe me, I'm going to keep playing this until I get a good perfection on this one, so I don't think that's too difficult. It's just one of the aspects of myself and my personal thought processes and such is that I've never wanted to have children. I know this is becoming a bit of a curveball out of nowhere sort of thing. But because I don't see myself as a father at all, in any way, shape or form, it has meant that when I've played games like Stardew Valley, where you kind of have to have kids really to get the best end results in the game, it just it irks me, because it's I don't want that. I mean, I'm genuinely glad it's in the game, and the possibility is there for gay couples to have them as well, which is lovely. That, you know, that actually that has been taken into account, and the adoption bit is there. But what about someone who doesn't want to have children? Are we still going to get penalised for it? I mean, it has been quite a while since I've last played through entirely Stardew. I mean, it was long before Ginger Island. I think it was long before the boats turned up during the winter, like the Christmas market thing. That was all new to me when I came back to play it. So yes, maybe the game has changed. Maybe you don't have to have children to be considered a lot more of a success, but we'll see. I would prefer to not have to, well, have children. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's just me being grumpy more than anything. But oh well. Anyway, getting on with other stuff. We've got more stone to obtain here, so let's blow our way through that. Explode that. Lovely. Okay, excellent. And go away. Shoo. Be gone. Ooh, that's a bunch of iridium up there. That'll be useful. Not really much else that I can do with it, I guess. But, yeah. Kind of handy. Okay. let's work our way across these lava stretches because we don't really want to have to deal with everything here. And the bomb going off will be useful. So let's explode our way off that. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so we're getting later in the day. I hadn't realised how late it already was. I guess I've just been faffing too much. I think that's the problem. Not the end of the world, but I have been... Yeah. Yeah, I've been faffing too hard today. Right, so we'll see if we can get ourselves the... I want to get more of the... What are they called? The crystal fragment type things, the cinder shards, because they're really handy for obviously all the material upgrades and and tool upgrades, because I know I'm going to end up having to re-roll a couple of them because I don't get the result that I want. It's nice that you can easily re-roll it. It'd just be good if we could actually just pay for it just outright and just go, yeah, I'll pay like 2.5 times the cost just so I actually get the one I want. But that's me being a whiner. Okay, so we're heading nearly into 1 AM, so I need to be prepared to head back home, methinks. And especially considering that we've got the weekend to get through, because that'd be good. Let's smash that open. We will throw that slime. I probably should have eaten that, but well. But let's teleport our way back to the farm and deposit everything we can, and then get ready to go to bed. Because that's the main thing, really. Okay, so let's deposit all this. Excellent. There's a lot of resources there. A bunch more stone. Hunky-dory. Bunch more of those. Put the taro tubes there because I don't need them right now. I've got the little bow. I was thinking about putting that on the horse because it's adorable. Organise that because that's just useful. And I think that's... Oh, whoops. I managed to use the blasted teleport doobery again. Well, that was a waste of one. Thankfully, they're not too difficult to make. It's just very annoying. More than anything. Right, so let's grab these. And pretty much, let's get ready to bed. So... since we're coming to the end of the video today, I'll say bid you all a fond farewell. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do like, share and subscribe, as it does help quite a lot. And it is always nice to see that number go up. I know, vanity, it's a shame. But I will hopefully catch you all again the next time the Walrus plays Stardew Valley.